Have you ever wondered how our brains, complex and intricate, evolve from the moment we are born until we reach adulthood? It's an incredible marvel of nature, isn't it? This 3-pound mass of jelly-like substance is responsible for every thought, emotion, and memory we experience. It's our command center, coordinating everything from reading these very words to regulating our heartbeat. The human brain is divided into 3 key parts: the forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Each has its unique set of functions and responsibilities. The forebrain handles our cognitive abilities, while the midbrain serves as a relay station, and the hindbrain controls basic bodily functions. It's remarkable how these different sections work together seamlessly to make us who we are. The development of the human brain is a fascinating journey that we embark on from the moment we draw our first breath. At birth, our brains are not fully formed, but they hold an astonishing potential. Even as newborns, our brains are already divided, as already mentioned, into 3 main areas: the forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain, each with its unique role and functions. The forebrain, the largest section, harbors our thinking, learning, and creativity. The midbrain, though smaller, plays a crucial role in processing information related to our vision and hearing. Lastly, the hindbrain houses the cerebellum and medulla oblongata, essential for balance, coordination, and controlling involuntary responses. Speaking of involuntary responses, imagine the simple act of breathing or the blink of an eye. These are reflex actions controlled by the medulla oblongata, a part of the hindbrain. Isn't it fascinating that such vital functions are already managed by our brain at this early stage? From this point, our brains start an incredible growth journey, shaping our experiences and understanding of the world. As we move from infancy into childhood, our brains continue to grow and evolve. During this critical period, the brain undergoes a remarkable transformation, a testament to its inherent plasticity and adaptability. Let's look into the anterior and posterior parts of the brain. The anterior part, also known as the forebrain, is the site of high-level cognitive functions. It's during childhood that this area truly flourishes, enhancing our abilities to think, reason, and understand the world around us. The posterior part, or the hindbrain, houses structures that control essential bodily functions like heart rate and respiration. In the realm of childhood, this area fortifies its control, ensuring our bodies run like well-oiled machines. Now, let's shine a spotlight on the cerebellum. Nestled at the base of the brain, this little brain takes charge of our motor control. Throughout childhood, as we learn to walk, run, and dance, it's the cerebellum that's conducting the orchestra of our movements. Each misstep and tumble is a lesson learned, guiding the cerebellum to fine-tune our motor skills and coordination. But what's a discussion about the brain without mentioning neural connections? These are the brain's superhighways, allowing information to zip across different regions. In childhood, the brain is a frenzy of activity, building new connections at a breakneck speed. This frenetic pace gives children their remarkable ability to learn new skills and absorb information like sponges. However, the brain also prunes away the less used connections, a process akin to sculpting, chiseling away the unnecessary to reveal the masterpiece underneath. This pruning is as important as the creation of new connections, helping to streamline the brain's operations and boost its efficiency. Remember, each child's brain develops at its own pace, influenced by a myriad of factors from genetics to environment. So, while we can chart a general course of brain development, the journey is uniquely personal for each child. By the time we reach adolescence, our brains have already undergone significant changes, shaping our personalities and abilities. Adolescence and adulthood bring further changes to our brains, some subtle, others more pronounced. As we journey from the turbulent teenage years into the realm of adulthood, our brains continue to evolve. Adolescence in particular is a period of significant transformation. Picture a vast, bustling city with roads being laid down, old structures being torn down, and new ones being erected. This is somewhat akin to what happens in the brain during adolescence, with neural connections being pruned and rewired. One of the most remarkable phenomena occurring in the adolescent brain is the pruning of neural connections. During early adolescence, the brain undergoes a sort of spring cleaning, where unnecessary or unused connections are pruned away. This process is a bit like sculpting, where excess material is chipped away to reveal the final form. This pruning is believed to help the brain operate more efficiently and is crucial in shaping our thinking and behavior. As we transition into adulthood, our brains become less like a city under construction and more like a well-oiled machine. However, this doesn't mean the brain becomes static. Far from it. The adult brain retains a remarkable degree of plasticity, meaning it has the capacity to change and adapt throughout our lifetime. This plasticity allows us to learn new skills, acquire knowledge, and adapt to new situations or recover from brain injuries. It's as if the brain is an ever-evolving landscape, continually reshaped by the experiences we have, the skills we acquire, and the knowledge we gain. The brain's capacity for lifelong learning is one of its most astounding attributes. Even as we age, our brains continue to form new neural connections, allowing us to keep learning and adapting. This is a testament to the brain's remarkable resilience and adaptability. So, whether you're navigating the tumultuous teenage years or exploring the vast expanse of adulthood, remember that your brain is always changing, always adapting, always learning. As we grow older, our brains continue to change and adapt, reflecting the richness of our life experiences. In the span of a few decades, our brains transform from a relatively simple structure into one of the most complex entities in the universe. We've journeyed through the fascinating stages of brain development from birth to adulthood. We've seen how the brain, a mere lump at birth, progressively matures into a sophisticated command center divided up into the forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. We've delved into the significance of the anterior and posterior parts, the cerebellum and the medulla oblongata, each playing pivotal roles in our daily lives. We've also explored intriguing aspects like involuntary responses, reflexes, and neural connections, unearthing the brain's remarkable capacity for change and adaptation. So, as we conclude, it's worth marveling at this intricate masterpiece residing in our skulls. It's constantly evolving, adapting, and learning. So, next time you learn something new, remember the incredible journey your brain has taken to get you where you are today. If you learned something new from this video, consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, take care.